What's up guys, it's CJ from smartkeitai.com. Today we're going to dive into the software side of Sprint's HTC EVO 3D. We'll cover HTC Sense 3.0 in depth in an upcoming video, but for this one we just want to take a quick look at the new customizable lock screen which you see here, as well as the new weather animations. So as you see, we have this new look lock screen. Before we just had this bottom bar where you slide it up and it unlocks the device, and that was it. Nothing fancy about it, no features added to the traditional lock screen functionality. Let me just turn this back on. So here we have the new lock screen, and it's sort of the same idea. You swipe up to unlock, but now we have a free floating ring here. So we just swipe anywhere upwards and it'll unlock the device, and we get this little neat 3D-ish animation coming towards the screen. So that in itself is kind of cool, but this one actually has some new features now. So you see these 4 shortcuts down here. If you tap on them, it gives you an idea of what you can do with them. You actually grab a shortcut. Let's go ahead and grab the mail shortcut. You grab it and bring it inside the ring. You let go, and now it'll take you directly to your mail application. So a very handy feature there. So you can actually customize all of these shortcuts. So you can put whatever application you want there. Also, here's the camera application. So boom, I'm right into the camera app. Of course, the EVO 3D has a camera shutter button which launches the camera application as well, but you guys get the point. Now another cool feature about that lock screen is if we go to personalize and lock screen, we can actually change between multiple types of lock screens. So right there you saw the basic wallpaper lock screen where you just have a static background, or I guess if you have an animated background maybe that would show up as well. But we can also apply some other settings. So let's go into this one. This one's actually for your photo album. So we can select our shortcuts. So here are those 4 shortcuts at the bottom of the lock screen. So if you just tap on one, it'll take you to our app selector, and then we can just say we want to launch the calculator. So now the calculator is going to be there. So let's click done. But here's our photo album lock screen. So we'll apply that. Actually, let's go back for a second. There we go, photo album settings. So now we can choose different photo albums and click which one we want to show up on our lock screen. So I'll just go with sample 2D pictures, apply, and now let's go to our lock screen, turn off the device, turn it back on, and now here come our pictures. So you get this little sort of a slideshow with these transitional elements to them. Very nice to have, especially if you're huge fan of keeping all your photos on your device. Of course, you also have the ability to launch applications. Here's that calculator icon I launched. Perhaps maybe you want to substitute that in for your substitute the gallery icon instead if you're going to have your picture showing up on your lock screen. So if we slide over, we also have our friend stream. I don't really use friend stream, but that's basically going to show your social media status updates, sort of the same as your photo albums, but instead you get the status updates flying around on your lock screen. Now this is the one I like. This is actually the weather application put onto your lock screen. So you turn it on, look at that, the clouds just flying right at you. Then you get your weather information. So handy information with a nice little animation at you. So let's get out of there. Lock screen. Here's another one for you guys who wanted to keep up with your stocks. You have sort of stocks just floating around over there. Let's see what else we have. And finally we have a clock lock screen. So we'll go to clock settings, and you can basically set an analog clock that'll rest right. Let's go ahead with, how about this one? It'll rest right under your digital clock, as so. So those are the different types of lock screens and how you can customize them and the functions in the lock screen itself. So let's jump back to the home screen and let's bring up the weather applications. So you'll notice we have a new weather app with some new animations. So right now it's mostly cloudy. You can see the clouds are coming towards us. I guess that sort of sits well with the whole 3D theme of the device. Let's go ahead and check out what this app does. So if you press this button, it sort of zooms out and then you get some basic forecast information. So that's now. We can go to hourly and 5-day. And this is powered by AccuWeather. So let's jump back out. I'm going to go ahead and press menu and we'll go into the demo so we can check out the different types of weather animations that'll show up for different conditions. So this is sunny. You have your sun up there, clouds below, thunderstorms. That's pretty cool. Actually, let's go back for a second and go into settings. Let me turn on these sound effects. So we'll go back here. Thunderstorms. It looks like I have my phone on mute. There we go. So the sound of thunder. We get our lightning strikes. And some rain floating through the clouds. Here we have cloudy. Here's fog. Kind of see a forest through there. And this one's kind of cool, hot. You get an idea of the heat coming off the ground there. That'd be funny if they put a mirage in the background. Partly cloudy. Partly sunny. This one's kind of neat because of the rays of light coming through the clouds. Rain. This has to be my favorite. Start out with this angle here with the window and the drops coming down. That's familiar from HTC Sense before. Then it changes to the side view of the raindrops falling. And then you'll pan over and you actually get the angle from the bottom. So now the raindrops are going to fall down to the screen and land. As you can see there, you can see the raindrops dropping down. And then it restarts over. Here's snow. Similar to the rain animation, it sort of pans over and gives you different angles. And here's windy. And that about does it for the different weather animations on the EVO 3D and Sense 3.0. So that's it for this video, but stay tuned for more EVO 3D coverage, including a look at gaming, the 3D camera, and more. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.